Hello everyone, it's me, Team Mario T, and today we are back with another episode of Outer Wilds, and this time it is now episode 3. Hope you guys enjoy this one. We do a hell of a lot, as you can tell from the length of the video, so yeah, take care. What? We didn't quite die there. We just got forced back. That's not very fun. We did a lot of good exploring there, though. A lot of good exploring. From the moment we wake up. Bang. Okay. Alright, can I... Is going to super... Yeah. Okay. I thought people might be a bit more worried about that. You know, a little bit more... concerned. You know what we're going to do this time round? I've decided we are going to do some more exploring at home. This is the Quantum Forest, is it not? What's this station? Unidentified signal. Unidentified signal. Oh. Oh, so this is the deep satellite angle. Interesting. Play recording. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite. And I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Yeah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look, there, that's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giants Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, I'm completely speechless. Doesn't Timber Earth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos. Just this one. That's some quantum phenomenon right there. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabba and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. What? Bro, is that not... Bro, I feel like I'm gonna look away and it's gonna... Okay. Is it possible that... Okay, is it something smaller? What's that? What's that? A planet? Must be. Huh. Somewhere up here. The radio tower. deep space satellite. Here. And nowhere else. Okay, interesting. Anything cool in this forest? Any people in this forest? Despite me checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's just like they say, a watch satellite never transmits data. Haha, that's a little joke for you, Journal. Everyone says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrup crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip as you allow the flames to lull you into peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Oh dear. You're telling me you gotta doze off? Wake up. Just gonna chill. Have some marshmallows. Very nice. What happens if I just doze off? It's been about 7 minutes. Let's doze off till the supernova. See what happens. I'm kind of curious. Probably nothing, because you know that's what dozing off means. It's gonna take a while though. Just listen to that peaceful campfire crackling away. Sit back and relax. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. It won't be long now till it's all over. Isn't this nice? Nice and peaceful. The soundtrack started. The soundtrack has started. It appears I can no longer doze off. So whenever this music starts, we know that it's coming. For one thing, the whatever it's called has entered the sun. Which means that what we're going to do next time is we're going to investigate what the hell is going on the whatever they call it. I can't remember now because obviously it's not there anymore. And it shrivels up and goes boom. Wow. And what's this guy gonna remember? He's gonna remember me falling asleep for a long time, cooking a few marshmallows, and then falling asleep. Every time we wake up, the first thing we see is the orbital launch station destroyed. Which means that's probably one of the most important things that we have to investigate. Or at least, it's maybe not the most important, but it's probably the thing that leads to everything else, right? Every time, that's what they remind you of. The orbital launch station. What the hell is this? I mean, seriously. Hey, actually, I thought you were taking this can of yours into space today. What you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon. Didn't like what I was here seeing, and the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here and myself and take a look. So, what's crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it's put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling. That's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose, and I'd best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. They won't set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. Anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. I didn't bring my equipment with me because I'm an idiot. Because that's got my... It's not just got the bloody thingamabob, it's got my launchers too. Oh, it's definitely a hazard. Error duplicate. Whoa, is that Dark Bramble? What the hell? Okay, seems like I really need to, same thing happens every time it gets fired. What was this? Wild. Now I want to check out the Dark Bramble. What does it say? Whitehall Station, Northern Glacier, High Energy Lab, Radio Tower, Dark Bramble Seed inside the seed. Okay, let's go back to the Hourglass Twins. I think that's, there's more to explore on the Interloper, and the Interloper takes ages anyway. The Interloper is what it's called. Let's launch off. This rock ball. Whoa, that's a teleporter. What? What's that doing there? What's any of this doing here? What? Okay, now we're gonna have to explore. Have to explore this area. First, I think we're gonna do the Interloper next time. Yes. Yeah, do it next time. So we have all the time in the world to explore it. Mining Site 2B. Whoa, that's one hell of... This is... Oh my god, they really did mine. Am I in water? It seems... Yeah, I'm in water. They made a bunch of holes to mine into. Somehow. This one, it appears to be the one... The most recent one they dug. I'm guessing. They're able to use the transport technology to harvest the resources and then funnel them out of the cave, and by moving it around using their equipment, they're able to mine a great deal. Cool. Nope. What does this say? Oweno! I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The one we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick, protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Oh, I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use the timber hearths ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Thanks. Syad, if they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they're planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? That's quite funny. Okay. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Okay. So they were able to... Oh. So they were able to use this technology. Oh. What? What? Oh, I think the Ash Twin core might be very important. Because this is what we see every time we die. What? What? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's this? Nothing. What's down there? My gratitude for the latest shipment. You know, this ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. What the hell were they building? Jesus. This is where we came in from. The hell is this? Oh. Well, no, this is where we came in from. That's where we went round to. Okay. So this is where you're supposed to jump up from here. If you decide not to just jump down, or don't jump down by accident, you're meant to take those steps down. Okay. Cool. That's the end of this path. Okay. In which case, let's get the hell out of here and continue our discoveries. Ow. Ow. I don't know how long we've got. How long have we got? Oh god. Not that long. Maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Intriguing. Very intriguing. But where does this lead? This doesn't look like an area that was going to have much of interest, but I feel like you can never go wrong with exploring in this game, can you? Realistically. Ooh. Ooh. What? You're right. Okay, it's only a segment. Good to know, though. This just seems like a path they built to transport resources. Up here? Oh yeah, because this is the entryway. Fuel level critical. Yeah, okay. I may not be able to get back to the ship with this level of fuel. No, I should be fine. Yeah, just fine. Okay, so our next stop. Next time we're going to head... Is that the music beginning? Not yet. Know My Mines leads to the Ash Twin project, which we definitely need to investigate. So we've got a few things. We've got the orbital probe cannon, we've got subsurface energy readings on Interloper's sunward side, which we need to investigate. I should probably mark that location on the map. Yeah. So, interestingly, what we saw on the radio tower photos was an image of what looked like one of our spacesuits. Which doesn't really make sense from our understanding of, well, from their understanding at the very least. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Please accelerate towards them now. Thank you. I was about to go into the sun. But that's fine. Whoa. The interloper is miles away. Actually. Jesus Christ, this thing is indestructible. Okay, in fact, let's just go to it. Just, you know, need to make sure I avoid the sun. I didn't... Okay, fine, I'm gonna die. Whatever. I didn't realise just how quickly it hurtles towards the sun as you approach the end. That's fine. Because we are going to... go straight there. Well, not straight there. There as quickly as possible to avoid what's it called? So if we go up, grab our equipment, look at our map. The Interloper currently is in a highly elliptical orbit, but a decaying orbit. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and we want to go for it as it gets past that. So which means if we want to go close, let's go straight to the Hourglass Twins since they're coming in front of us. Whoa! Something is glitched. That was very glitchy. The Ash Twins covered in sand. I do not want to land in there. But I do want to know where this crevice goes. More importantly, why it's blocked. Oh! Here! Hang on. Sorry. There's... Okay, I think this is perfectly good spot to go. Where's the Interloper? The Interloper is on its fast approach. Wait, surely if we're on the Interloper and the Interloper doesn't go into the sun that time round, then it would be fine. So this looks just like the warp station. But does it go and act like one? No. Does that mean we need to unlock the warp state? Oh, so they just warp around everywhere, bro. That's just what they do. The aliens, the Nomai, the sunless cities in 300 meters. Ramte, note this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Nomai. Pi, Raimi and I will be specifically running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the sunless city. Inviting sand would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. Really realise this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to get to the lab. Whoops. High Energy Lab. So... Right, so this was the High Energy Lab that we saw not the Ash Twin project itself. Because we saw this in the mine, so they were able to view it. Ooh. Ow. Those actually do puncture your thing. So the sand moves from one planet to the other. Oh, there it goes. That's the interloper moving away from the sun, isn't it? Yep. Okay, time to go. I'm afraid, my friend, it is time. Ow. Let's patch myself up a bit. Okay, we are heading over, thanks to the autopilot, to the wonderful interloper. Now it's time to see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just, it's still on its orbit, okay. Just land. So there's a hole in the ice. Well, there's a... So what are we looking for? Something on the face that... on the surface that faces the sun. Typically. What is this? This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise. I think, Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I continue to investigate the surface. Oh, I see. So their ship froze because, I suppose. Yeah, I don't have long. I can't find anything. Well, nothing. No gap. Okay, well, let's get back on. Give myself a refuel. And get off this rock. Move away from the sun. Let's head to this, because I'm not sure. Are there multiple white stations? I feel like there might be. Okay, we've returned to the white thing, the white hole, because I'm not sure if this is the only white hole out there. I think next time we're going to head to Dark Bramble, because that's an area we haven't explored at all yet. It's very... So the interloper is about to collide with the sun, right? Or is it going to go past it? It's going to go past it this time. Very quickly, by the way. Right, that's moving. That's moving at pace. Oh, I got teleported to Brittle Hollow. Okay, so the one... Yeah. There's also a jet refuel station there. Let's head down. Okay, never mind, we can't. It's blocked for some reason. That's very frustrating. So where does this project to? Yeah, so this projected to here. So this is Ember Twin, and this is the High Energy Lab. So is this where we found the information about the High Energy Lab? It is, isn't it? Whitehall Station, High Energy Labs. readings at the high energy lab. Yeah, okay. Whoa, what? What? Is this okay? Whoa. Okay. So you fall in, and that's where you go. Right, now I was going to do the test of where the other location was. God, my orientation. I don't know if you guys ever watched Endgame. It's a very good movie. But they have this massive scene, one of their training scenes, right? Where they're in, they're orbiting Earth in a training facility where they're doing zero-G combat training. And one of the whole points is that there is no, well, one of the whole points of the movie that Ender says near the very beginning is that there's no correct orientation in space. And Einstein says this, that, you know, there's no preferred frame of reference is the terminology. So basically, when you're in space, how you orient yourself is completely arbitrary. I mean, that's... Oh! Don't worry, you aren't the first. Okay. So, I've changed which thing it's in. So I'm wondering if it sends me to a different location on Brittle Hollow. And it does not. Okay, I'm curious what the difference is then. Yeah. Very curious what the difference is. But anyway, our ship's all the way over there. We could probably go straight to the Dark Bramble. Interloper, we still got time. Yeah, we got time. Let's just head back. We'll leave exploring to this for another time. Bro, the fact, like, if you didn't go to this and then pay attention, like, if you just thought, oh, this is creepy, there's so much to explore here, man. It's kind of crazy. It is just kind of crazy how much there's to explore. And it's so cool as well. I love the ship. I love the design. I love the quantum technology. Okay, I'm going to tell you what we need to do, and what we should have been doing for a while, is going to the locations of quantum fluctuations. We can actually do the analysis in here, can't we? If we equip our built-in signal scope, look for quantum fluctuations. Is that one in the sun? Okay, there isn't one there. We've already done the one there. There isn't one there. There's several in that direction. Wait, what? Wait, there's one here? Oh, how did I not see this? Oh, there's a quantum tower. Oh, there's a quantum tower here. There's a quantum tower here. There's a quantum tower here. Let's go. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's very weird. It does not like me going in that position. Okay, can you let me walk, please? Yay, I have a surface to walk on. Whoa! I'm not crazy. The stuff, this flew across my screen and I thought I was getting attacked. What are these? What do the symbols mean, bro? Trees detected. Unidentified signal nearby. Unknown. 60 meters. Velocity matched. Unidentified. Oh. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. Is this the next? Is this really the next step? Or is this... Oh, great. We got the music playing. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule: to explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the North's pole, the moon's North Pole. Be curious on your journey. We're pretty far. Oh my god. That just moved. Why are you moving? I kind of really... Incinerated. Okay, we're going to Dark Ramble this time. And that's a bit HHD, but... I didn't realise this game was like this. Like, if I knew this was... I was so glad I didn't know anything about this game. Because if I'd been spoiled on the gimmick the first time this happened, I would have, like... Would have been pretty crazy. Are they getting longer? Let's start the stopwatch again and see. Did that thing blow up or not? I wasn't looking. It doesn't look like it did. Okay. You know, I bet that... Okay, let's look at the ship's log. Tower of Quantum Knowledge, sixth location, quarantine? Quantum Shrine, right? Yeah, Quantum Shrine. View entry, mark location on the map. Let's buckle up. Do we want to... Is that where we want to head? There's also interesting that at the start of the loop, the Ember Island is very lacking in sand, but the ash is full. Oh, I see. I see how it fits together. The ash twin is the point that has the core, which, based on the fact that the image that always pops up when... Okay, I'm going to look at this. The image that always pops up when you die of that kind of... it's the... How would you describe it? Is that the trail? Oh, comet? That's cool. It's kind of like the simplified, stylized version of the Nomai, right? Because it's got the three eyes and the not the fur, but the locks, the things that come out the back, right? And we've seen an image of that in one of the little visualization pods that they create, right? And we know that it's locked away in the core of the Ash Twin. And if the Ash Twin starts off covered in sand and drains over the course of the time loop, then it will only be accessible in that final time, presumably when the music starts. So it's going to be that final rush to go into the core and unlock it. Maybe. That's the hypothesis. Yeah, that's the hypothesis. I think that could be where it goes. That's... What's that? Let's go in. Let's find out. We got some creepy ass music. We got some really cute... Oh! What? This. See? It's got three eyes and it looks like the thing. It's alive! What? And we just die. It does get blown up still. What? That's terrifying! I'm so confused. I didn't expect it just to eat us. And to have no chance of escape. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. That Tower of Quantum Knowledge we've marked. Yeah, we're gonna head to that. Oh, wait. Is that still the map? It's not a fixed orbit though. Yeah, let's head to... there, I guess? That's not... I'm not surprised, I just... Is that the only one that was damaged? Fucking lucky. Okay, let's explore everything Brittle Hollow has to offer us. So this is where we've teleported in beforehand, I believe. So we've got this ice area here, which has something for us? Yes. I guess we're just gonna park here for now. Okay. We got our gear on? Yep. Anything new? No. Okay. Let's go. Up here. Oh, that thing moves quick. Whoa. See that? So cool. Okay, let's read this. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violet friend Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis: there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it appears? Hypothesis: could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. The quantum moon. I understand why it's called Brittle Hollow now, because it has a black hole in its center, and pieces randomly fall into it. Which makes me wonder how there's anything there. Oh, that's the volcanic moon. Okay. I'm sure I could land on that safely. What's that? Okay, not much there. Some lore about this planet, which is useful. This already looked at, and it is wait, no, no. Yes, we have, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can just go around this side. This seems to be incredibly barren. Incredibly barren. I guess there's no guarantee that anywhere won't fall into the... Oh, there's a traveler here. Whoa. Let's go visit the traveler. Oh, that's his entrance. Makes sense. I thought... Yeah, that was interesting. What has this dude got to say? I'm here, I did it, I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm, a few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never hit those rocks. One of my better attempts, Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Oh, great. Great. So, you mean the other side of the planet? Okay. We can head to the other side of the planet. He gave us something new there. What about the quantum mirror? So this is the North Pole? Yeah, because it's all blocked. Seriously? Ow. Meltwater District, School District, Eye Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. Oh, what? What? There is so much going on below here. It's kind of unbelievable. Black Hole Forge control. What? 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 The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona has explained many of its designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, if its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Owen, Clary, Poke, Millis, Spire, Poke again, Idea. This is the safest path for our clan. Avens. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Oh, I've been having so many ship log updates. I am very much looking forward to returning to the ship, to reviewing everything we have learned. We have another scroll. Before that, I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Pokes was Anona's hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try it is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I'd bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. What's this? I don't want to know just yet, because I need to read this first. I don't like the music here. The music here is incredibly creepy. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said many good gnome I perished there. Oh, what? Yeah, no surprise surprise! Psychad, my mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We could use it to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this task. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Black Hole Forge controls. Goes up and presumably goes down on the other side. I mean, I knew there'd be stuff here, but goddamn, I did not realize there would be this massive, basically a city underneath. Is there not a way out? There is a way out and a way in this whole time? A safe way in? Which direction is this? On this side. Well, it's good to know. I mean, you'd never find it. Well, probably never find it from the surface. Okay, how long do we have, do we think? I'm at 22 minutes 40, so not long. I'm also incredibly low on health. And very low on fuel as well. This area is humongous. Oh, this wall is gravity wall. So what was this? Oh god, I can't remember. Whoa. Okay, let's go down first. Meltwater, school, meltwater, ice shrine, black hole forge. So the top is the black hole forge. The bottom, the school district. What the hell? Okay, one thing I have a question about as I'm exploring the school district, I've encountered some more ghost matter. What the hell is ghost matter. Also, that is a huge section of the surface that just fell in. Is that normal? That shouldn't be happening, right? This much of the surface deteriorating this fast? That's abnormal. That definitely almost killed me. We're 26 minutes in, by the way, and this thing hasn't exploded yet. Not only that, the interloper hasn't even gone into it yet. I don't think there is a fixed time. I think it's getting longer. Okay, so this is where we started. What happens when we keep going up? Three minutes oxygen remaining. Ah. That isn't good. Oh, thank Lord. All I need now is a fuel restock. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, we've got a lot to read here. What is the eye of the universe? Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal we're able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language you don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt of expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space. Oh yeah, it's the shrine to the eye. Of course, that's what what the description for this floor said it was, wasn't it? Be welcomed. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Intriguing. These Nomai were far more advanced than us. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, The source of the signal wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the AI may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. We're at 30 minutes, by the way, before this sun would have blown up by now. It gets longer, I'm telling you. Also, our fuel is basically out, which is kind of interesting. Anyway. Oh, there it is. Okay. About bloody time. Okay. And it's over. Interesting. Right, we have a lot of stuff to learn about in the ship. That was 32 minutes. 40 seconds. Time to the actual explosion was probably 32:30. Somewhere around there. I'm gonna reset and we're gonna go again. This is gonna be the last one of this session. We explored a lot. More. And you can tell because that keeps getting closer and closer. Do we have finite lives? I wonder. Let's have a look. I don't even know what we need to look at. The Hanging City, Black Hole Forge, The Vessel, Anglerfish Fossil. Okay, view rumor. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we are going to head to the Hourglass Twins and explore more of Amber thingy. But we also need to explore all the quantum things. Okay, we're gonna head to the Astro. Oh, actually. I'm actually surprised that I didn't absolutely ruin it. Very impressed. Didn't absolutely ruin that. Right, can we get back in? Yes. Right. Let's try find an appropriate landing zone. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, okay. We've got something to explore. We definitely have something to explore here. Jeez, peeps. What's going on here? We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the... Oh, is this the crash site? This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, but were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Ship log. Updated unidentified signal nearby. That's not quantum. That's unknown. And it sounds creepy as hell. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. There was something. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but these passengers are a maze. These passengers? Passages. But these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone, and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air, refills your supply tank. Cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of the alien sun. As you can see, the sand drains from the ash planet to this planet, and presumably drains back at some other state. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter here. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, my friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passageway but rocks, and while these rocks are interesting, they can wait. A less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Okay, that's... yeah, that's pretty scary. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Oh, I see. You're not meant to go around there at all. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Through which one? This one, walk forward till you meet the sandfall in the pit. Turn left. You mean across? I see. I have screwed myself over there. I'm running dangerously low on fuel. Not there. Okay, I think I'm following it correctly. Now. And then go up through the hole. Yeah. Cool. So this was the area they determined as safe. Be cautious crossing the chasms ahead. The bridge Malorian aircraft will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter inside. Huh. Some bridge. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go down until you've reached the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Great. Massive pitfall. What the hell am I meant to do about that? Oh. Just full burst out of there. Okay. I found it. The shelter site. Anglerfish fossil overlook. The anglerfish. Running low on fuel. You gotta restock somewhere. There are way too many dead bodies here. And it's actually spooky as hell. Like, this is genuinely really spooky. Going through here with a flashlight. Bro, can you imagine if the graphics were like top quality? We've got high detail corpses on the ground. Oh, there's a thing in there. Fuel level critical, yeah, okay. I'm not going to be able to get out of this place, by the way. Not with the level of fuel I have. Good news is there's lots to explore, so I think I'll be fine. 60 seconds oxygen. I just need to go to the trees. Okay, that was anxiety-inducing. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetime. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believed in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try, I believe. If we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honoured. I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Oh, they did a good job with this shelter. Damn, that's already filled up. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Eye Shrine District. Stepping Stone District. Anglerfish Overlook District. So this one, the High Energy Trailhead. Wait, is that even lower down? Because you see how they're in different heights, right? That one's So we need to get here even sooner in order to access this. Which means we need to come straight here if we want to get to the Energy Lab trailhead. Okay, that's the plan for next time. Ice Shrine District. It's up there. Anglerfish Overlook District. There's still supposed to be important information there in the Ice Shrine District. I wish I had somewhere I could replenish fuel, but that doesn't really surprise me that there isn't. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave the valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly. Malaria, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing with a specimen. It's just the light. The light we saw before we died. We need to go down there. An overlook is not acceptable. There's another entrance. That's the point. There's another entrance to the cave. That's where we go. The sand is rising very quickly. In fact, are we likely to be trapped here? Possibly. Okay. That looks like a baby. That's not worrying at all. Damn it. I haven't explored this area. Definitely not. Did I just... Okay, that sand is rising very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for the sand to rise, and then we can escape. How are we doing? Interloper crashed in? Yeah, almost. We're at 22 minutes, which means this way at one round is the intercept, is it not? Yeah. Okay, I love the dynamic of this. There are so many cool design choices in this game. The sand flowing from one to the other is definitely one of those design choices, because it means you have to get here as soon as possible to explore everything it has to offer, and it means that you have a countdown to explore everything on the other moon. And the fact that it's called the hourglass, presumably the sand flows back and forth, but we're only observing one cycle. And look at how much is exposed in the core. Where is my ship? It should rise with the sand if it's on the surface, which I believe it was. Also, at that rate... Yeah, it is on the surface. Excellent. Okay, let's quickly head to the Ash Twin, so we can start to get an idea of what might be there in its low cycle. Okay, it appears you stable? You're stable. Okay. That's not terrifying at all. Let's head in here and see what the hell's going on. Right, this is what we explored before. So we have a real question of what's in here and how do we break through? Because is there an easy way? A teleport? This is very important information. Here's our first... One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive. This the Astron project's underway. Okay. Sadly, I won't be able to read all this. Because we just got blown up. And that is where we're going to leave this. With new discoveries about the Ash Twin. And how much we did. Time check, by the way. Time check was 28 minutes. Which means we got some serious variation in the time between cycles. Well, thank you all for watching, people. That is going to mark the end of episode 3. Hope you all enjoyed. In the next time, we will do even more exploring, seeing even more of what this awesome solar system has to offer, discovering more secrets of the Nomai, discovering more secrets of the world that we're in, the Sunless City. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to do and look forward to. Either way, hope you all had a good day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.